Alrighty, so it's been a couple of days now, and I kind of just put the buggy inside, didn't repanel or nothing. Got the Jeep fixed, got the axles warrantied out through Revolution Gear and Axle. So basically, somehow I bent the rear axles on it. So those have been swapped out. She's up and running good, and we've nicknamed this Jeep Rotten. Or named this Jeep Rotten. Because, well, it looks pretty rotten. Yeah, with that, I've already started tearing it apart, and I did not hit play on any of it. I have a serpentine belt I'm swapping out right now. Got the wrong one. Got the factory one. Oh, it's in the Wrangler. Got the factory one, and it is not big enough because this has a PSC pulley on it. I think it's a little bit larger pulley than a stock one. Therefore, I need one size bigger belt. So I will get that later, but we've already taken off the roof. So the roof was basically just a crappy piece of sheet metal or tin right there. Just awful. So we've taken that off of there, and I've kind of been wanting to try to tackle some of this. I'm gonna try to split this off of there and separate this, along with start separating these welds on this thing too, because we need a whole new side to this thing. Basically the entire side's getting replaced. I'm going to get a parts Jeep up in Missouri this weekend, so we'll grab that parts Jeep, and hopefully, now I'm not very good at body work, so this will be new for me. I've already kind of practiced a little or started it, but this is basically drilling out the spot welds, and we'll see how I can get these separated. Obviously these got to come off, so I need to pull that off, and it's kind of boat sided, so I got to cut all the welds off, take off the boat sides, take off the sliders, and then I should be able to get to all this stuff, and we'll build new sliders, new boat sides. Yeah, it'll be nice. I've got new fenders too. These fenders are smashed in and down. I was gonna try to maybe straighten them. I still might, I'm not sure. They'd be nice to have on there, but I think they are also going. So anyways, that's it. Let's keep trying this bodywork stuff. Okay, so got it here. Basically pulled that piece off. He already tried to repair it once, or did repair it once, but kind of half-assed it because this is still part of the lower piece of this. They just kind of cut it because the rock rails are welded to the frame. So we have to get the plasma cutter out and try to get this whole piece off of there all the way down, so I could have access to the pinch weld or the spot welds that are in here to do this the right way. So these are all bent up anyways. I want to make some new ones, make it look nice. I don't know why, it's still a rock crawler, but I'd like it to look presentable. So that's what we're doing. We're going to try to fix this whole door jamb so we can put some solid doors on this thing, and hopefully have some heat and AC when we need heat and AC. So it's still going to be a family rock crawler. We'll have kids in it and family, so gotta have it heat, AC, weather resistant, all the goods, yet still be a hardcore rock crawler. So that's the game plan. Let me try to get to plasma cutting. Holy crap, that sucked. That thing was not going anywhere. So now I got a crazy amount of grinding and cleaning up I gotta do, and then I'll plate over because I cut into the frame trying to cut the sliders off. I'll either probably fill it, weld it, and then I will put a plate over it. So put a beef up plate wherever I cut into it, makes it just as strong or stronger. We'll grind out all the welds on the bottom, but now we can get to our pinch seam. That was fun. So we'll try to work on this. Alrighty guys, so we picked up a parts Jeep out of Missouri last night. Took the whole family over there, about a 8-hour drive I guess all the way around. And yeah, so we're gonna start robbing some pieces off this thing. So windshield's good, so I'm gonna end up probably either keeping this or selling it. And then I just gotta drill out all these spot welds, and we'll get ourselves a spot welder or the MIG gun, and we will weld all these pieces onto our Jeep. So that's the game plan. There's some cobwebs back here. That's the game plan. So let's start drilling some stuff. And I also need the speaker down off there. We don't have a sound bar, and I use a couple other parts on here too. But yeah, let's get to drilling. Alrighty, we are going to be starting on this side of the vehicle, driver's side now. So passenger side is pretty much prepped, ready for the new panels. I'm still waiting on one more section. It's this section on the other side. That one was damaged on our parts vehicle, so I had to get that one off eBay. Luckily, there was one on eBay on the right side. Perfect. So we are waiting for that one to arrive. Meanwhile, let's start stripping down this side. We got to cut off all the rock slider and boat side area. All that stuff needs to be cut off and prepped for new panels. So hopefully soon we can start assembly. That would be ideal. Alrighty guys, so this corner is actually crushed in this way, and it kind of buckles it here. Don't worry about my really bad spot drills. It's buckled here, so I'm gonna try to winch this corner to the white Jeep and see if we can't pull it out. Let's see what happens. Alright, I think that turned out pretty good. Good enough. We got new corner guards that'll be going over all this anyways and covering up. This was not me. This was a previous builder. But anyways, it'll cover up all this stuff and it'll look good at the end. So. Okay, I finally got all of this drilled off of there. And now it's kind of time to prep it. So probably just wire wheel all of it. I'll hit it with a weldable primer. And then I'll start stacking these on there. And then cutting them to fit. So this one's cut long and that one's cut short. So hopefully I can line it up close to that. I'm kind of lining it up off these tabs. Somewhere in that range. Put it on there, vice grip it, and then we'll cut one seam down this piece, and then we'll start spot welding it together. So I think I might go to Harbor Freight and pick up a spot welder, but we will see what happens with just the MIG welder. So anyways, holy crap, that is a lot of work to get to this point. And alrighty guys, well that is where I'm gonna call it quits on today's video. Holy smokes, we tore this whole thing down. We tore the parts Jeep down. It's like 98 degrees out here. It is brutal, but hey, all we have now is just to weld everything back on there. So that'll be on the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks guys.